going to turn out. Good. My mental health improved a bit. Oh, that is nice to hear. That is nice to hear. Hopefully it continues to improve. You know what, I might as well talk you through what we're doing here. So, I am marking out our new harbour, which is going to be a large harbour, to be honest. I could do something with this area here. Imagine a bit that goes over like this. That could be cool. An archway and have, like, iron bars to stop, ships from entering that are too tall. So long as work cooperates with my accommodations. You know what, that's understandable. Hopefully they do and you don't have too much trouble with that. Work can be annoying like that if they don't. Singing. Same with like trains. Trains that don't do your accommodations suck. Those company deserves to burn. Had to complain several times to get something through their heads. Dang. Alright, that's 4 right there, right? 1, 2, 3. But several times is way too much, I tell you. Like, you think they would have got it on like the 2nd or 3rd time, but like going 7 times, dang, that is way too much, How's that looking? Okay, that's actually looking very nice. That is actually looking very nice. Going to cost quite a bit of my wood supply, but to be honest, it would probably just be worth it. Let's see. I'll use this supply that I got here. I originally built it with oak, and I do want to put some oak into it, so... Evil organization, not autism friendly, had to find the right person to make it stick. Yeah. So many companies are just stupid like that. 1, 2, 3... Like, that one company that hires autistic people, they really do some great work, I tell you. Like, compared to the regular workers, I feel like autistic people do a lot better than other workers do. Oh yeah, basic Fred over here, he's kinda trash. We need someone better. But, I feel like autistic people have more of a work ethic and more, better at their work than the average person that, does not have autism. Because they're, they don't really get the chances that this other person gets, and that's the annoying part. Just them trying to get to them to balance brain work with muscle work. You feel like you would have just hired another person to help with the load of that, That's normally what they're supposed to do. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I guess that means less pay for you. They're normally trashy at doing that, Either they'll hire someone to help with the workload, or they'll, like, chug it along until, like, they're desperately needing it for their workload. I've been trying for promotion / transfer for years, dang. At that point, I would have put in for other jobs, to be honest. Like, if they're not giving you it for years, they obviously do not care. And they're probably up themselves, to be honest. Let's see. Which is annoying, I tell you. Because if you've been trying to get it for, like, let's say 5 years for a promotion, that is like, the average time, that should be like the average time that you should have went up at least 2 promotions. Because you've been working there that long, you have the experience, and you should have been, promoted for that experience. So it's really annoying that, was a prospect for a commission-based job that would help. Well, that's not too bad. Let's see. But you know what I will say? Always put in for additional jobs just in case. You never know, you never know. Especially with how sucky some companies are today. Okay, that is looking not too bad. It does look a bit strange, but we are going in the right fashion. So it'll be another 3 blocks this way. That fish scared the life out of me there, it just bobbed out of the water. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Indeed. Very rare, few pay what my job pays right now. True. Like, sometimes you get good pay and then sometimes it's just the bucket of the, thing. I remember my teacher back in the day, you know what, I'll just call him Pringle. 1, 2, 3. He worked 3 jobs. He worked at after, school thing. And I think he worked at a food place as well, I'm not sure. And I remember him being like so exhausted sometimes, I tell you. That guy was working 3 jobs, and that is not right, I tell you. That guy was a good guy. He should have got more. He should have got more. And he did actually get a reward, but I think it was around like before or after COVID happened, I'm not sure. And also it turns out that he was gay. Like, if he said that, I would have tried to set him up with a male teacher. Oh. I always liked making sure people felt happy and found relationships and all that. I always used to try and make cards for other students in the other person's name so that they would find their, love. I don't know that's who their crush was, and that, that cracked me up back in the day. It's cringy, but at the same time, I didn't know what love was back then. I was a kid. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Wish I had someone like you as a friend. I suck at love. I tell you, all you need to do is make a post about taking someone on a picnic, and you will find someone. All you need to do is find a gremlin. Gremlins, those ones are touchdown. If you find a gremlin, you can find love, I tell you. So, you want to try, like, oh yeah, who wants to go on a Minecraft picnic date? That's how you get people. That is how you get people. That's how I got, Tomato. Was making a post about taking people on a picnic. The thing is, like, I knew Tomato, but I did not know, like, truly. 2, 3, 4, and then I kind of just ended up with him. Doesn't help that I am on the romantic spectrum. You know what? Do not worry, I tell you. Do not worry. Even if you're arrow, you can find platonic love, I tell you. You don't have to have, like, all that romance that they're sticking down your throat all the time. You can always find, like, platonic love. Like, I'm friends with someone who's ace arrow, and they're a great person, I tell you. They are a great person. They're currently in love with this one character from 1988, I think the game is called. Reverse 1998. 1, 2, 3. And let me just finish off this post here. Platonic lust, love and lust. Well, you know what? You can still feel, that kind of stuff. Let's see. A lot of people kind of like, singy people for being arrow. When, like, you can still, have lust, Like, if you want a platonic relationship, you can have a platonic relationship. Also, that is a nice sunrise. That is a nice sunrise. Also, if you have too much lust, I recommend, what's it called? I recommend having. Hold on a second. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's because it's near tea time. A sour day, a red day, eerie, the sun. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Normally, when it's like a red sunrise, it's normally like what do you call it? Oh, there's been blood spilt at night, or there's like a shepherd's harvest. Okay, I think he's getting a bit more. Oh yeah, it's coming up day's time. You know what? We're almost. I'll do one more pillar. One more pillar. Bear with me, kid. Bear with me. That sun remind. Yeah. I need to rewatch Lord of the Rings. Didn't watch it that long ago, to be honest. I just find enjoyment. I think it's more the environments I like the most. There we go. Alright. You know what? I've made this much progress here for the new harbour. I think I must end up here. My dog's order. But I will probably come back in and I'll continue to stream where I was leaving it off. You know who's live now? Razzle VP. They're live. We might as well raid out to them. They're the only person on my current raid list who's live, so we'll go raid them. Alright. I do apologize. I will be back with a stream in about like 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 15. Somewhere around there. Do apologize, guys. Alright. So hopefully you enjoyed this. Have a nice day, stay safe, possible. Exercise is very important. Everybody say things about this, bye-bye. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm waiting on it popping up. There we go. See you, gang. Have a nice day and stay safe. I'll see you soon.